What's up everyone, Fear Marcel here, back at it with another video. And in today's video, I want to start off the new year with a brand new video talking about one of my most profitable passive incomes. With the times that we are living in now, for me personally, my most profitable passive incomes is cryptocurrency. Specifically mining cryptocurrency, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Today we're going to talk about crypto mining with ASICs. I'm going to show you guys the hardware that I have and show you how to hook it up. This video is more for people who are familiar with ASIC mining. I'm going to show you guys how to set it up, what I think is the most profitable way to set up your ASIC miner. So some of you guys may be confused with this video. This is for those who are into crypto mining, or maybe you just want to find a new passive income. This video is for you. I'm going to talk about it in this video, so let's jump into it. And here we are. So in this video, we're going to talk about ASIC mining. What does that even mean? Well, let me tell you guys. ASIC is Application Specific Integrated Circuit. It's basically a machine that is purposely built to just mine cryptocurrency. So think of it like your computer. You have your computer, it's a multifunctional thing. You can game on it, you can browse the web. So think of an ASIC as just a machine, a computer that is purposely built just to mine cryptocurrency. And I will say this right now, that this guide is not going to show you how to set it up when it comes to your electricity. Just the outlets that are in your house, they're 120 volts, so that means that they are 1200 watts. And so a rule of thumb that you want to have is that you want to use 80% of that. And you're using a PSU that is under 800 watts, you're in the clear for it. But then again, don't take my word for it. This is something that you should go ahead and watch Voscoin's Ultimate Electrical Guide when it comes to setting up ASIC miners. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. Really watch that before you go ahead and try to do this on your own. After you watch this video, go ahead and watch that one. That will give you the whole rundown when it comes to setting up your ASIC miner in your house. Alright everyone, for the rest of this video, we're going to go off of my computer so I can just really help you guys walk you through the process of setting up your ASIC miner. Now for me, I have the Bitmain L3 Plus, and I have the 504 mega hash one. And the reason why I'm on this website called asicminervalue.com is because I want you guys to figure out what mining algorithm your ASIC miner that you're trying to buy or you already just bought, what algorithm it is running off of. So for me, I am on the Scrypt mining algorithm. And so from here you can see, what I would probably make. These are a really rough estimate, and they fluctuate a lot. Like right now it's 724. If I hit refresh on this page, what's it going to be? 728? I thought it was going to be $8. So it was $8 like 10 minutes ago. So it fluctuates a lot. And the reason why I just want to show you guys this is because if you scroll down here, you'll get a lot of information on the miner that you bought. But even right here, you can see the types of coins that you're able to mine on that algorithm. Your ASIC miner, it is meant to mine coins on one algorithm. For me, it is the Scrypt mining algorithm, and I am on, Dogecoin and Litecoin. These are probably the two only coins that you're focused on mining if you're buying this miner, or if you're on the Scrypt algorithm. You're not really worried about all of these. Now, for when you're setting up your miner, I use a website called Prohashing.com, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. And so the reason why I use Prohashing.com is because of this right here, pro switching. Basically all this is when you plug in your ASIC miner and you have it set up with Prohashing.com. So basically all this says is that, considering all these factors, what we do is we switch, your coin algorithm depending on, what is most profitable at that time. So I'll show you guys some examples later on in this video, but I strongly recommend you guys to use Prohashing.com. If you're interested in it, I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys. So when you sign up, you'll get a boost on your mining. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there that I use Prohashing.com. And in this video, I will show you guys how to set up your miner using Prohashing.com. Now from here, you're going to want to grab your IP address for your miner. So right now, go ahead, if you haven't already, plug it in with the Ethernet, plug it in via power supply, have that already. So it should be, it should have ramped up. maybe ramp down a little bit. It should be on right now. From there, you want to go ahead and find your IP address. And what I recommend is using the Net Analyzer app. You can go ahead and you can download something on your computer. I just have an app real quick. I actually use this app beyond mining, and so I use Net Analyzer app. I'll leave it down in the description below. All you have to do is make sure that you're on a Wi-Fi, and you'll go ahead and hit scan. So once you hit scan, it will run everything that's on your Wi-Fi and grab its IP address. And for me, my ASIC miner had the word Antminer as the name, so it was really easy to find out which one was mine. So once I grab that IP address, you're actually going to want to go onto Google and type it in. So type in if it's 1.687.91, whatever it is, type that into your Google web browser, whatever you have. And once you do that, you'll get a login that pops up. So for me, my login was root. Depending on your ASIC miner, it might be admin. It also might be root with nothing as the password. It might be admin with nothing as the password. There's also times where it might be root 12345678890 or admin 12345678890. If root doesn't work for you, or admin doesn't work for you, I would just go ahead and hit reset on your ASIC miner. It'll ramp up, it'll ramp down, it'll do whatever, and then try using root or admin. But once you get logged in, you'll be able to see the whole Antminer page. This is where you have configurations with your ASIC miner, and from here, I can see my miner status. So this will update and show me, I am getting 500 mega hash right here. My consumption is 628 total. You can see the averages for, I just turned mine off and turned it back on, but you'll be able to see all this information right here. This is how much I'm averaging, 500 mega hash per second. My consumption is 628 watts. Now, if you remember up here, it said that I should be earning 504 at 800 watt. Why am I getting less, but I'm still getting 500 mega hash? I'll show you guys that in later on in this video, where you can update and basically have firmware where you can downgrade your wattage, your energy consumption, but still maintain that 500 mega hash. As long as you're able to get into here, we are good to go with setting up your miner for prohashing.com. So back on Prohashing, we want to go to worker configurator, right? For right here, worker information, I have the Bitmain Antminer L3 Plus. It's on a script algorithm. Yes, it is. It's a 504 mega hash. And you really don't need to worry about this. This right here, if you're solo mining and you're trying to mine for those blocks, go ahead. But this is really what you want to do later on down the line. If you want to learn how to solo mine, I'd rather you guys watch another video that talks about solo mining. This is really the most profitable if you're looking to generate passive income. While if you're trying to solo mine, it's a lot more risky. I don't know if that's the right word to say. Stick with the FPPS, and you can type in a worker name, you can type in a group name. I track my own electricity, so I have my thingy at I have it at 650, and then I have my rate, which I looked on my electricity bill. If you know yours, I am getting a whopping almost freaking 15 cents per kilowatt, and that is actually really high. And so once you enter all this information, you don't need to worry about any of this. You'll have this over here, right? Your URL, your username, which is your login for Prohashing, and your password. So this is the type of miner I have. This is how much my price of my kilowatt per hour, and this is my energy consumption, my watt usage. So you want to go ahead and copy this connection URL, and then you're going to go over to your login information, you're going to go to miner configuration, right? You're going to go ahead, paste that into your pool, and then you're going to go ahead and grab that password, paste that into right here. Then your worker is your login information for prohashing.com. For me, it's for Marcel. For you, might be Billy Bob. Hit save. And if your Antminer is on, you'll hear it go, start, blowing air at you. I'm here, you'll be able to hear it ramp up, ramp down. And then after a couple minutes, you'll go back to your miner status and you should see that it is alive. You can, here's my connection URL. Wait, we are actually alive. It actually says we're alive. So yeah, you'll be able to see your mega hash per rate or mega hash rate go on. You'll be able to see it up here. You'll be able to see your energy consumption and everything. And just to make sure that it is working on prohashing.com, you can go ahead and if you go to dashboard, you should see individual workers right here. Now, my mega hash per second is different on here than it is on my Antminer page. And don't worry about that unless it's like a really significant drop. Like there was like a time like a couple days ago where this was like at 370. I'm like, well, holy shit. Let me go ahead and check on it. And I went to my page and actually one of my boards were down. And so all I did was just unplug my power supply unit, plugged it back in, and it went back online. And another way you can see about your board being down is you can go ahead and look at the actual chip frequencies right here. So these are all good. They're all in the greens. So that's all good. But I think it was my third one. These were all in red. So it was just obviously red flag that one of my boards was down for whatever reason. Now, another way you can look is you'll start to see that you're generating pennies by the minute, right? So like for me, I'll just go ahead and just be transparent and just show you guys like when I started, I literally just started a couple days ago, it feels like. But I bought it it came on October 4th, fiddled with it real quick, and then I was like, all right, let me figure out, how to set it up. Like I went and bought a wire stand, so that's why I didn't have it on right here, because I just wasn't going to have it on the floor or anything. So I bought a wire stand for it. And yeah, so like I'm generating $6. This is where my hash board was down right here, but $6 really for the past couple of days. This is so far today, still have a couple hours left in the day, so I'll probably get around, maybe almost $7. I'll say like $6.60 I'll get on here. Oh, another thing I just want to show you guys why you should use prohashing.com. Like you should use it. So you can select what payout you want. So for me, I want 65% of the coins that I mine to go and be converted into Dogecoin. I want 35% of it to be mined and converted into Litecoin. I can even add like different coins if I wanted to. Like if I thought that I saw Shiba right here, Shiba freaking Inu is freaking on here. How about that, guys? But just to show you my mining, right? So down here, these are actually the coins that I've been mining using the pro switching. So it's looked like today, like Litecoin has been the most profitable in some instances. We have that coin, don't want to say the name, Florin coin. So all these coins that I'm mining, but that price of that coin that I'm mining, it is breaking it down. 65% is turning into Dogecoin. 35% is turning into Litecoin. So that is it with, pro hashing. And if you go back and you see on here that, your things are working, for if you have the L3 Plus, yours should say 800 watts and you should see like 504 mega hash right here. But I'm earning 502 mega hash, but only 628 watts are being used. Marcel, did you jailbreak your ASIC miner? No, I didn't. I want to show you guys a firmware that I use where I'm able to, do this, where I'm able to downgrade but also upgrade and overclock my ASIC miner if I wanted to. If I wanted to just show you guys, I'm gonna just go to mining profiles, right? So right here, they have presets from this firmware that I downloaded, and this is the stock one. So 500 chew at 720, right? That's the stock that comes with, your L3 Plus. You plug it in, beep, boop, boop. That's it right there. So it wasn't 800, it was 720 watt, but I downgraded, right, to 500 at 620 watts. I can jump up to earn 540, 605. Obviously, as you increase one, you'll get like a message that pops up that says, hey bucko, I don't think you should jump right into this one. Maybe you want to work your way. So make sure your setup, your electrical is all set up so you'll be able to maintain all this. Because if you're running from a residential area, you're not jumping anywhere like near the 900s based on the 80% rule. So sometimes I'll jump up to 540. Never really jumped up to here. I've been playing it safe. I just jumped up on here just to play with it a little bit, and once you do that, you'll hear it go, then it'll ramp back down, and it might ramp back up one more time. So for me, the firmware that I use to get my miner to have these presets is called ASIC FW.io, and like this firmware, these save some miners. Like some of these miners, their efficiency is really, really sucky. And so like if just to go back to here, like a 1.5 efficiency is like really, really good. Like some of them might be like 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. Like that's bad. And I just want to update this to see. Look, 778. It was just 728. So like, don't go off of these numbers as much. I would go off of like what you're earning on prohashing.com rather than these numbers. I just wanted to see what that update looked like. But going back here, I use ASIC FW.io. I think there's another one called Bliss Z for the L3 Plus. But basically all you do is you go here, right? And you want to go ahead and download this. And once you have that downloaded, you want to go back over to your miner page. You're going to go ahead and click system. And then from there, we're going to go to upgrade. So before you do any of this, right? Before you do any of this, you're going to want to generate an archive of your current firmware, the default firmware. Generate an archive, save that somewhere where you won't delete it, right? Or lose it. And then from there, if you want to go ahead and, fulfill flashing a new firmware on your ASIC miner, be aware that this may break your ASIC miner. This may harm it. I'm not telling you to do this, but if you want to go ahead and get more out of your ASIC miner in a safe manner, this is what you do. You just go ahead, hit browse, and wherever you downloaded that firmware from ASICFW.io, click on it. Your ASIC miner will ramp up, it'll ramp down, it'll ramp up, ramp down, and then you should be good. So then after that, you want to go ahead and go to miner configurations, go to mining profiles, and then you should have some presets already here for you, so you can go ahead and just select them. So that is basically how you set up your ASIC miner with prohashing.com. And I strongly recommend you guys, if you have any questions, I'll leave a link to our Discord down below, where you can ask me personally. You can ask others in the community about crypto mining. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and it was a smooth little guide for you on how to set up your ASIC miner. Hopefully you guys are using prohashing.com, and hopefully it was fun setting it up. Now you should know how to do it. You watch this 20 whatever minute video this is, and probably the next time you want to set it up again, it'll take you 30 seconds because you'll know what to do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and go to fearmarcel.com to cop our new merch. And until next time, keep it safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.